Morning. It's just afternoon now. I looked at Pompig's page. I'm Adam from Pompig's, and currently down at Bluebell Lakes. Show you where we are. And just going to start doing a few little vlogs for Pompig's page. We're on Kingfisher today. All got set up. It's lifeless, to be honest. Can't see out. Flat calm at the minute. We've just been making a bag up, a little white wafter. I'm going to put that out. It's a temptation one. So yeah, I'll be in. I'll let you know how we get on. And afternoon all, just a little update. Show you pregnant and fishing once, but had the bait boat out looking for some spots. It was showing fish. It slopes down from, it's like 3 foot in edge, slopes down to 17 foot in middle. But lying with it were 15 foot, it was showing some fish. So I put all 3 rods on that line with bait boat. Got crabooner pop up on left hand rod, a krill and liver wafter middle rod, and then a P-chex wafter on right hand rod. It's looking nice. It's flat calm. I think I'd like to see some activity, some bubbles I was sure. So far, just not seen a carp show anyway. Seen quite a few little ones showing, but we haven't seen any carp showing. Down here with my mate Ty Sam. He's at next peg. So yeah, we'll see how we go on. Afternoon again all, just a little update. No action so far, still not seeing any shows, any activity apart from little ones topping. It's getting quite warm now though, so I might have a look at zigs. But I ain't seen any on top, but I think I'm going to look at putting some zigs out, some pop-ups or some foam on. Well, I've got some foam soaking in some crabooner glug at the minute, so some yellow and some black, so I might see about them. Somebody over the other side had one about half an hour ago. I don't know how big it was. We'll might see about some zigs, or at least in the morning. It's going to be sunny again in the morning, so see about some zigs in the morning. If all happens, I'll let you know. Morning all, just a little update. I didn't hear anybody's alarms go off through night apart from my mate Ty Sam's. He had 2 runs early hours this morning, but lost them both into weed. As you can see, beautiful day, so we'll keep plugging away. Afternoon all. little update for you. Nothing on fish front. There's all been 2 fish out in 24 hours we've been here. About 27 hours we've been here now. All 2 fish out, both been off far bank. I'm not sure how big they were. Just thought I'd show you rigs. Well, not rigs, but hook baits I'll be putting out tonight. Ty Sam lost his 2 last night on krill and liver coated wafters. So I've got that one set up. And then the other faithful cribona. I don't like cribona wafters, but so I've got that other liver and krill wafter. I'm going to put a pop up on this one. So I've got a cribona pop up and a little Ronnie on that one. And then the other one, just going to do a solid bag with the pellet and some crushed up temptation with a little Peach-X wafter. It's peach and scopex. Smell, it's like sweets. So lovely smell. Since last time I spoke to you, nothing's happened. Not one liner between me and Ty Sam. He's still kicking his sin about them 2 that he lost last night in Weed, but he's still got time to make up for it. I was thinking about moving earlier on if I saw some showing fish, but I've been watching lake, walking up and down banks with some pegs. There's just no at all showing. So I put zigzag on 2. One's at 13 foot in 15 foot of water, and others 7 foot in 15 foot of water, so like mid depth, near enough. And the other one I've just been casting around with a solid bag. Keep making solid bags up. We keep swapping between Peach-X wafter and temptation wafters. Keep casting them around. I was planning to cast a showing fish, but like I said, we've not seen out at all. We'll keep plugging away. We're here till 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock now, Friday afternoon, but we're till 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon, so there's plenty of time yet. But it'd just be nice to see something so I can act on it. A lot of people struggling. All the lady that's been fishing well, speaking to Bailey earlier on, is my lad. There's been a few fish coming out of there, mainly, and then just odd fish on other lakes here and there. Keep plugging away at it. Definitely keep plugging away at it. But I'll speak to you later on. If there's any fish in the meantime, you'll hear about it. If not, I'll give you an update later on. Cheers. Evening all. As you can see, I've come into bivvy now, dropping a bit cold out there. We're down at -2 tonight, it says. No top fish front, still quiet. Not had many no liners since it got light this morning. No liners at all. All the activity I've seen is about an hour ago. There's a tree to my right side. I've been dropping some temptation boilers down there. It's like 3 or 4 at a time, a couple of times through the day. And then about an hour ago, one crashed out of the top, loads of bubbles. So dropped a solid bag on there with temptation boilers and pellets in, and a little pink temptation wafter. See how that goes. The other two are one's in 14 foot of water and one's in 15 foot of water. I was going backwards and forwards with the boat earlier on, with fish finder on, and it was fairly uniform bottom, not much weed, but all the time it picked up fish were at around 14-15 foot, so I put them both there tonight. And it's we checked in Ty Sam's swim, and where he had them runs last night, it were in 15 foot of water, so I know, like last night mine were out in 17-18 foot, all three of them, just beyond a big bank of weed. So fingers crossed. If you're not here with no pictures through night or any videos, I'll see you at morning. Morning all. A quiet night, a lot colder last night, and I had frost this morning when we woke up. As you can see, clear blue sky, the sun's out, so I've just swapped my bottom baits for zigs for rest of the day while we're here. Got about 5 hours left. And my round rod I've just left at the side of that tree where I saw a fish crash last night. And seen any fish, heard any fish, entered any alarms going off. Very quiet night all round. We've got about another 5 hours left up ticket, so still chance yet to nick a bite. If the sun's out, might fetch him up into warmer lines. So I've got one, my middle rod set at about 2 foot under the surface, and my left hand rod, sorry, that's set at about 4 or 5 foot underneath surface. Just trying to get into that warmer layer with sun out. I'm just recasting his rods and all, if you heard that. No, quiet night. I love it down here though. It's to me it's worth blanking somewhere like this than going and catching pasties, or even blanking for catching pasties. I'd much rather fish somewhere like this. Beautiful lakes, well run. You're fishing for fish over 50 pound in this lake and in Swan Lake. Beautiful place. So I think when our next be out, I think I'll be back down here in June. Got a Pompey social at Cromwell in May. I'm supposed to be in France in June. Obviously with travel restrictions I can't see that happening, so I'll probably come down here for 3-4 nights, like I did last year when France were cancelled, well, postponed. Just be nice to see you when I saw one at the side of the tree, just at the right hand side, just at the side of the tree here. Last night I had a solid bag there all night. This morning I just recast it, fresh solid bag on. Pumped solid bag full of a little syringe as well. Pumped a load of temptation going into the bag. There's a lot of attractant there, and just crumbed up some boilers and scattered it around. Feeding odd boilers there yesterday. Went long before dark that one crashed. But thought it might have gone off fruit night, to be honest. But we'll keep trying, and I'll let you know. Cheers. last update now. Getting to the last couple of hours now. I'm going to start packing up. It's had a nice breakfast. Totally forgot about his mascot. Cardboard Dom. There he is. Legend in Pompig's eyes. No, not this morning. Nobody's had out. Not heard an alarm. Seeing a fish. I've been watching water all morning, and another thing on the lake, it's flat calm as well. I think be able to see something, but can't see a thing. But that's why it's called fishing and not catching. Catching's a bonus in my eyes. I just love being here, just on bank. You learn every time you come. Try and get that down in June if I don't get to France. So my next session, like I said earlier on, my next session will be Cromwell, the Pompig Social in May at Cromwell Lakes. It's 10 of us going, I think. See how we get on there. Well, Lee's coming from Caravan Carpers, if you check them out on YouTube. Yeah, it's lovely out there. Sit here all day. Sit here all day. I'm going to start getting packed up now, getting some bits together that I can. I've got about 2 hours left, 2-3 hours left. Just fingers crossed, but still enjoyed it. Still enjoyed it. I love it down here, Bluebell Lakes. So thanks very much for watching. This is my first vlog, this anyway. So I was going to start doing some more doing at Cromwell, and then whether I'm in France or down here in June, I'll do another. Obviously improve as I go. Now, thanks for watching, and you can follow us on Facebook. We're on it, Facebook and Instagram. If you want to check us out on there, Pompig's Boilies. We have offers on all the time and stuff like that. New products coming out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Tight lines.